It's time for us to face the truth. Triumph is a better album than Off the Wall. Now I know this is a hot take, it's controversial, it's clickbaity. Why am I saying this? Well, really because Triumph is the forgotten middle child between Off the Wall and Thriller. Off the Wall, which came out in 1979, was Michael Jackson's fifth solo album. It was his first adult solo album on Epic Records. It was produced by Quincy Jones. They had both just came off of doing The Wiz. That was Michael Jackson's movie debut. Off the Wall comes out in 1979. It's a huge success. Triumph comes out in 1980. It's the follow-up to Off the Wall and the Jackson's Destiny album, which came out in 1978. And then after Triumph comes out, Thriller comes out in 1982, the biggest selling album of all time, yada, yada, yada. Triumph is often forgotten about because there were so many hits on Off the Wall. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Rock With You, Working Day and Night, Thriller, Billie Jean, Lady in My Life, Beat It, yada, yada, yada. But Triumph had bangers. Lovely One, Can You Feel It, This Place Hotel, a lesser known one, but one of my favorites, Everybody, and so much more. To me, what makes Triumph great are the sonics. Different from Destiny, it's different from Off the Wall and from Thriller. Also, similarly, you have reoccurring personnel that played on Destiny, Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad that were a part of the Triumph album. David Williams on guitar, who's probably Michael Jackson's most notable guitarist, being his tour guitarist, and playing a lot of Michael Jackson's iconic guitar lines. Wanna Be Starting Something, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Smooth Criminal, Billie Jean. You have Michael Sembello, you have Paul Jackson Jr., you have Phil Upchurch, you have Nathan Watts, who's Stevie Wonder's longtime bass player. He also played on Destiny. You have Ollie Brown, who's one of my favorite drummers. He also played on 2 tracks on Bad. You have Paulinho da Costa and many others as well. But one person that I want to highlight is Greg Fillinganes, who is the GOAT. He's one of my favorite musicians of all time. He wrote, he arranged, he was Michael's MD on the Bad and Dangerous tour. He played with Stevie. There's a famous story of a cassette tape of Greg Fillinganes getting to Stevie, and Stevie thinking that was himself playing, but it was really Greg Fillinganes. And another thing to pay attention to on this Triumph record, as far as the personnel, is that there are a lot of Detroit cats on this record. Ollie Brown, Greg Fillinganes, and Nathan Watts are all from Detroit, and that I think is essential to the sound of the rhythm section. Also, to point out, one of my favorite drummers, and I think the most important drummer in the Michael Jackson touring conversation, is Ricky Lawson, who is also from Detroit. It's also important to note that a lot of the more important musicians in the Michael Jackson hemisphere came from Stevie Wonder's camp. Brad Buxer, who was Michael Jackson's longtime MD after Greg Fillinganes, also important songwriter and producer in the Michael Jackson camp, came from Stevie Wonder. Greg Fillinganes, Ollie Brown, Nathan Watts, and Ricky Lawson came from Stevie Wonder's camp.